Hello, Sunday School students, and welcome to Sunday School Online. I am your teacher for this session, Deaconess Robin Miller, and I come to you by way of the Greater Bethlehem Temple Apostolic Church, located in Cincinnati, Ohio, in the community of Northside, where Bishop James Chapman is our pastor, our First Lady, Lady Robin Chapman, and where we proudly proclaim as a church family, there is a God in Bethlehem, and Jesus is his name. Our lesson this week is the amazing things of the Lord. Our lesson text is found in the book of Exodus, chapter 33, verses 12 through 23. And our golden text is found in this same book, the book of Exodus, chapter 33, verse 20. Our golden text in the International Children's Bible Version reads, "But you cannot see my face. No one can see me and stay alive." Our aim for this lesson is to see that God promises to be with his people Israel. Words to know for this lesson is mercy, not which means not getting the punishment that one deserves. Another word, compassion. So, what's going on? Last week, we completed our quarter by learning that nothing is greater than God, nor can anything be compared to God, because He is greater in and than everything. This week, we begin a new quarter and a new theme, His holy presence. The word holy means dedicated, special, reserved. It also means separate, separated from impure or imperfect. Most of the time, when people think about the word holy, they think of pure or free from defilement. Now, this will be our focus for this winter quarter, the holy presence of God and his presence within his people, the impact on their lives. Hmm, here's one of my famous question. Have you ever played Follow the Leader? Huh, okay, yeah, me too. Have you had a leader do some things that were hard to follow? Yes. Not everyone makes a good leader in the game. It is more fun to play when your leader does things that you can do too, right? Right. God is the best leader of all. Sometimes he asks his followers to do hard things, but he's always there to help them along the way. God's people had followed Moses out of Egypt and were in the desert. They were not sure when they would reach the new home God had promised to them. God had told Moses that he'd go before them and lead them, but the Israelites didn't always follow God's lead. They often went their own way, and that led to trouble. Moses asked God whether God would send him help to lead the people of Israel. Moses asked God to show him how to lead God's people. God quickly answered that he would be with Moses. Moses would not need any other helper. God would give Moses rest. But Moses wanted more. He wanted to be sure that God would go with him and the people of Israel as they traveled to the land in Canaan that God promised to give them. Otherwise, if God wasn't with them, Moses worried that no one would understand that the people of Israel, also called Israelites, had found favor in God's sight. Moses wanted it to be clear to everyone that the Israelites were special to God and that they were God's chosen people. God quickly answered Moses. God promised to do all that Moses asked for because Moses had found favor in God's sight. God knew Moses by name. How wonderful! But Moses wanted to know everything there was to know about God. He asked God to show him his greatness. God told Moses that he, the Lord, would lead the Israelites in his goodness, that he alone decided who would receive his mercy and forgiveness. God also said that no one can see his face and live. Instead, God would protect Moses as he passed by and would show him only his back. Then Moses would live. Having a close relationship with God was important to Moses. The Israelites showed that they would be difficult to lead. They had not obeyed God. Moses was a good leader, though Moses knew that the only way he could lead God's people was if he were connected to him. He asked God not only to be with him, but also with the Israelites, even though the Israelites gave Moses so much trouble. Moses continued to be a good leader. He was faithful in doing what God gave him to do. When playing follow the leader, you need to stay close to the leader to see what he or she is doing. Being as close as possible to God makes it easier for us to do what he does. The closer you are, the more you know and trust him. That will allow us to keep following him when he is giving us a hard thing to do. We can always follow God because he is the best leader.
Excuse me, hello. Excuse me, hello. You. Excuse me, hello.
I know what that sound means, and you do too. It's time for our review. Here is the first question. What did Moses want known about the Israelites? They were God's chosen people. Okay, next question. Who decides who will receive God's mercy? Let's see if that's right. Only God. Okay, last question. What did Moses need to lead Israel? Okay, let's see. To be connected with God or to God. Thank you, class, for your participation. Join me next week when our lesson will be God Fills the Tabernacle. Our lesson text will be found in the book of Exodus, chapter 40, verses 1 through 11, and also verses 34 through 38. Our golden text will be found in the same book, the book of Exodus, chapter 40, verse 34. Our golden text reads in the International Children's Bible Version, Then the cloud covered the meeting tent. The greatness of the Lord filled the holy tent. And we are looking for you in our first annual community Christmas production of The Greatest Story Ever Told. We're looking for children ages 4 to 16 to participate. So scan the QR code to sign up. Come on out and be a part of this community production. And as a reminder, read through the Bible with us. We have our information on our website, and we encourage you to be word smart in 2025. And you are cordially invited to come worship with us this year. Join us for virtual and in-person services. For inclement weather, see our website to confirm service platforms, for instance, virtual or in person. And remember, there is room for you. Additionally, please take note of our prayer line at 513-681-9665, option 3. Please know that you are not in this alone. Please call our prayer line and allow our prayer counselor to pray with you. And now for your cordial invitation, a word from our pastor.
The church is not here to hurt you. The church is not set up to run you down. The church is established to help you. If you're hurting, you ought to be here. If you got trouble in your life, you ought to be here. Things ain't going right, this is the right place to be. The church is where crooked is made straight, rough is made plain, sadness made joy. God's house. I've been here since I was 16, 74 now. And I've never seen the righteous forsaken, and I've never seen a seed begging bread. I tell people all the time, hang with Jesus. Whatever, hang on to Jesus. You'll make it. If you hold on to Jesus, you'll make it. If you hold to Jesus, you will make it. No demon, no devil, no hell can stop you. I'm holding on to Jesus. You may lose some stuff, some friends and family on the way, but I'm holding on to Jesus. Glory, God bless you.
I couldn't have said it better myself. We'll see you at church. For more upcoming events, please visit our website, gbtac.org, and stay tuned for our announcements that happen and are made during our broadcasts. While you're on our GBTAC YouTube channel, please remember to like, to subscribe, hit that reminder bell so that you get additional content as it becomes available, and we thank you. Thank you so much for having joined me for Sunday School Online. I hope that you have a great day. And remember, come back and join me again when we will be looking into the Word of God. But remember, when you come back, don't come back alone. Bring your family, bring your friends, bring your coworkers. And I leave you with my borrowed saying from Veggie Tales: God made you special, and He loves you very much. Bye.